Hello everyone, my name is Alana B. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And give this video a like up. American Pickers alum Frank Fritz has been rushed to the hospital 4 times for seizures and pneumonia, 911 calls have revealed. Frank, 59, was hospitalized for a stroke on July 14 and recovered in a nursing facility before returning to his Iowa home. The U.S. Sun has exclusively obtained 4 911 calls placed from the house, resulting in Frank being rushed to the hospital. On November 17, Frank's caregiver called 911 because he was having a seizure. She told the operator, "He just came home from inpatient rehab for a stroke. He just had a full-blown seizure, maybe more than one. He's been shaking." She then asked the operator if there is anything she can do to help him, as she was transferred to medical. On December 7, another caregiver called 911 for elevated blood pressure. She said on the call, "I have a 59-year-old stroke victim with elevated blood pressure." You could hear Frank moan in the background, as she could be heard telling him, "You have to go because your blood pressure is too high." He responded, "Oh." In the final 2 calls, another caregiver called 911 on December 21 for possible pneumonia. Frank's guardian then called the next day. He said in the call, "I'm going to need an ambulance to take someone to the hospital because I think they have pneumonia. I'm the guardian. He's handicapped. He's wheelchair bound." Frank's friends filed an emergency appointment of a temporary guardian and conservator for the star on August 18, claiming his decision-making capacity is so impaired after the July stroke at his home. The documents obtained by the U.S. Sun read, "Because of his stroke, Mr. Fritz's decision-making capacity is so impaired that he is unable to care for his own safety or to provide for necessities such as food, shelter, clothing, or medical care, without which physical injury or illness may occur. Mr. Fritz's decision-making capacity is so impaired that he is unable to make, communicate, or carry out important decisions concerning his own financial affairs." An exhibit was mentioned in the court papers from a doctor, confirming Frank does not have decisional capacity. The legal papers continued, "Decisions must be made for Mr. Fritz's care and placement while he continues to recover and receive treatment for his injuries. Appointment of a guardian and conservator is necessary to avoid immediate harm to him." The petitioner requested a separate longtime friend of Frank's, who has been assisting him in decision-making since the stroke, be his guardian. Midwestone Bank is the conservator handling Frank's financial affairs. The guardian will help Frank with his Crohn's disease treatment and continued physical therapy. He will also help the former American Pickers star grocery shop, cook, and get Frank to any activity he feels up to. Midwestone Bank filed an initial plan that revealed Frank's monthly expenses. Frank spends $28,292 monthly on expenses, including $22,832 on in-home healthcare. The healthcare alone will cost $273,984 yearly for the star. The U.S. Sun recently obtained new photos of Frank's property that show a wheelchair ramp has been built for the star. The wheelchair ramp could be seen around the back of the La Claire, Iowa house. Frank last appeared on American Pickers during a March 2020 episode, as he took time off to recover from back surgery, which left him with 185 stitches and 2 rods in his spine. During his time off the show, Frank lost 65 pounds. He also told the U.S. Sun that he entered rehab for alcohol addiction in Iowa for 77 days. Frank revealed his feud with co-star Mike during the 2021 interview with the U.S. Sun. Frank said, "I haven't talked to Mike in 2 years. He knew my back was messed up, but he didn't call me up and ask how I was doing. That's just how it is." The show is tilted towards him 1000%. I can't even bend that far down to show you how much. That's fine. It's like you've got Aerosmith, and there's Steven Tyler, and he's the frontman. I found my spot. I'm second, and he's number one on the show. That's no problem with me. Maybe he does have a problem. He even admitted, I think Mike wants to get his brother Robbie in there to replace me. I don't know why he's behaving like that towards me. Americanpickers returned on Wednesday, January 4, after being off the air since September. Mike denied a feud and even gave hope that the fan-favorite star could return to the show after suffering the debilitating stroke. While visiting Washington, D.C. in December, Mike was asked by Capitol Paparazzi if he would be willing to make amends with Frank. Mike said, Frank and I are friends. He was just at my brother's graduation for his kids, right before he got his stroke. If anybody's thinking about Frank, they should be praying for him. This comes as ratings have plummeted to the lowest of the season. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Americanpickers, and stay with us.